Hi, again, this is Michael Liebman, and this is the second part of our program on the mind-body connection and the use of clinical hypnosis. I want to talk for a few moments about hypnosis before we really dive into the presentation of it. Hypnosis is a natural thing. Everybody goes in and out of hypnotic states all the time. Some people refer to it as daydreaming. Um, my favorite example is people seem to respond to this, that you leave the office or work or wherever you are, school, and you drive for 20 minutes and you pull into your driveway or your garage and you have no recollection of having driven home and no idea how you actually made it there. What that means is that people go in and out of trance-like states all the time. These are called circadian rhythms. They're very critical to your health and well-being. They're very natural. And in that same idea, people think that I hypnotize them, but I don't really hypnotize anybody. All I do is encourage people to go into a natural hypnotic state. The hypnosis is in you. I don't really hypnotize anybody. I just help you to relax and drop into a more reverie-like experience. And let me say that when we do that, everybody's very different. Some people do it very quickly and very effectively. Other people goes a little slower and they don't go quite as deep. Maybe those same people on the second or third hypnosis session may find that they go in very quickly and go very deep. It's very individualized, so that your experience of hypnosis is your experience of hypnosis. There's no really wrong way to be doing it. Everybody, I've never had difficulty getting people hypnotized. Some people have had to do more work with them than other people in order for them to achieve consistent hypnotic experiences, but everybody ultimately is available to that at some level. And so I want you to know this is very natural. It's not dangerous in any way. I've never had anybody have a bad experience or be harmed in any way, and I've been doing hypnosis since the mid-'80s. So I want you to know that it is very safe, and invite you to learn more about your own potential to utilize hypnosis in benefiting you in a variety of ways. Even in meditation, people drop into those similar kind of reveries. In hypnosis, it just tends to be more directed toward a specific focus or a specific issue. And so that's what we're going to do here. We have today 3 volunteers from the wellness community that have agreed to participate in this experience, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you.
My name is Renee.
My name is Pat.
My name is Sam.
Okay, and I'm going to be working with Pat, Renee, and Sam by directing them to have certain kinds of experiences, and then we're going to do that in 2 parts. And again, you're welcome to follow along with us, or you're also welcome to just observe us going through this, and then if you want to at any time replay this portion of the program, you can just close your eyes, listen to what I have to say, and just go along with this and see what kind of outcomes you get. The first one is going to be a brief exercise. The second one is going to be a longer exercise. So in the first exercise, what I want you guys to do, I have to magnetize the microphone so it'll stay on my shirt in a good way. What I'd like each of you to do is just to make yourself as comfortable as possible in your chair. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Take 3 or 4 nice breaths. And just let yourself drop down into a more and more relaxed state. Giving yourself complete permission to be as comfortable as you can be. That's great. All right, the first thing I want you to do, and let me say it all the way through so you're clear on what I'm asking you to do. The first thing I want you to do is scan your body and find a place in your body that feels like it's tense or uncomfortable. I'm not asking you to choose a place where there's any kind of pain or severe discomfort. Just pick a place where there's appreciable tension or discomfort, and just focus on that place for just a few moments. And when you've selected a place, Just nod your head so I can know that you've gotten there. Thank you, all three of you. Slip to the place. Okay, what I want you to do is almost like pulling up an imaginary chair and sitting next to that place inside your body. I want you to go into your body that way and just sit there, and all you really need to do is simply observe that place of tension, that place of discomfort. And just notice, simply notice anything you notice about it. For example, notice if its borders are diffuse or very defined, meaning that the discomfort kind of gets softer as it goes near the borders of it, or whether it has a very sharp edge to it and then on the other side it's not uncomfortable. Just notice that. Notice if it has a color. Notice if it stays fixed or it starts to move around as you pay attention to it. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to do something very similar, and that is to locate a place in your body where you feel a strong feeling of comfort, a strong feeling of relaxation. And find that area and do the same thing. Just kind of pull up a chair next to that area. And please nod when you've selected that area. Thank you, all three of you have. That's great. And really do the same thing. Just pay attention. Notice the shape. Notice what the borders are like. And anything else that you notice. That's good. Notice if it has a color. And just really pay attention in a relaxed way. Good. Okay, now switch back to the first place. And just notice. And then switch back to the second place. And just notice. That's good. Back to the first place. Back to the second. Back to the first. And then back to the second. That's it, right there. Okay, then take 3 nice breaths and just open your eyes and come back. That's good. Good. Okay, now what I want to do is just talk with you about your experience. So let me start with you, Renee. What was the first place that you picked and the second place that you picked?
The place I picked first, I had some tension in my jaw. And the second place was my leg. Felt very comfortable.
Great. And as we went through the exercise and just moving back and forth, did you notice anything about your experience as you did that?
My jaw seemed to ease. The tension seemed to ease. Not that it put more tension into my leg. My leg still felt very relaxed, but my jaw tension did ease.
Great. Okay, thanks. Okay, Pat, how about you? What did you experience?
The tense area or the discomfort area was in my hip, and I used the other hip because I just wanted to compare the
Great.
But
Interesting experiment.
yeah, and it just I didn't see a lot of difference in colors, but I saw a difference in shape and a different like sculpturally, like I could see something that was going on in the more relaxed one, and I just it seemed as I was going back and forth, I kind of brought that over.
Okay. What happened to the discomfort? Did it change
It
anything?
definitely changed, yeah.
Okay. It became more comfortable?
Yeah, yeah. It didn't remove it completely, but definitely at least like 70%.
Oh, okay, great. Well, thanks very much. Sam, how about you?
My area of discomfort was my lower back,
Uh-huh.
and my more comfortable place was actually the um, the bottom of my head, where my head meets my neck.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I kind of went between those two areas.
And did it stay pretty much the same, or did anything shift or change for you?
With the lower back, I got a sense of the radius and of where the pain was, or the discomfort kind of was a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more. So I kind of got a little bit sense of yeah. I kind of visualized the shape for it, but I also kind of felt it not only in my lower back, but out towards my hips as well, and maybe even towards the front of my body as well. So kind of just the lower area of my body.
Mm-hmm. So did the discomfort stay about the same throughout the exercise, or did that change in any way?
It it might have actually increased in a way
Uh-huh.
because I became more aware of just like how far it was spreading.
Okay, good. That's really helpful. So the thing that's nice about that is that everybody had kind of a different experience, and so, you know, I'm doing the same thing, and you guys are integrating that into your own experience. And Sam, you became more aware of the discomfort, and it seemed to move into some other areas. And for you, Pat, for you, Renee, it seemed like the discomfort started to ease up. And so that's what's really one of the great things about this is that everybody has their own experience of that, and so that's good that happened. That's an example of mind-body hypnosis, and that mind-body connection is that whatever the outcome, you're thinking about it, moving back and forth, trying to imagine it. So a lot of activity is going on in your mind, in your brain, and then it's changing in some way. So you're influencing your experience, or you're influencing the mind-body feeling. You know, the connection is altered as a result of paying attention in a focused, relaxed kind of way. So that kind of shows you, in a way, what the mind-body connection is. It kind of illustrates that in a kind of a quick way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a more prolonged experience. I'm going to take you through that, and it's going to sound like, feel like essentially the same thing we just did, but it's going to be more complex kind of activity. And all you really have to do, you don't have to worry about anything. I'm the one that's got to do all the work here. You just got to rest back and enjoy yourself and see what happens. So any questions from you before we move ahead? Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to take you through an opening portion, where I'm going to ask you to do some things. I'm going to ask you, and don't do them yet, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes again, and I'm going to ask you to roll your eyes up as though you're looking out of the top of your forehead or the top of your head. So your eyes are going to be closed, and you're going to be looking up, and that can be a little uncomfortable for a while, but that's what I want you to do. This is called an eye roll technique, and it's a very common way of beginning to go into trance. While your eyes are up there, I'm going to ask you to take a nice deep breath and hold it, and then at some point I'm going to ask you to let it out. And when you let it out, just to drop down into a relaxed state, and then we're going to keep talking. I'm going to keep giving you suggestions as we go along. While you're going through this, if you feel uncomfortable or anything, feel free to move or shift in your seat or make any changes. If you feel uncomfortable and want to open your eyes for any reason, just look at the room for a few seconds or even leave your eyes open. The most important thing is your own comfort, so just focus on that and let me give you those suggestions and just follow along the best you can. Sound okay? All right. All right, so why doesn't everybody just close their eyes nice and tight, and then try and look up like you're looking up to the top of your head while you keep your eyelids closed. That's good, just keep them up there, and now take in a really big breath and hold it at the top. Hold it, a big breath, just hold it, hold it. That's great, keep holding it, and then I'm going to count to 3, and when I say 3, just let it out, let your eyes relax, let the breath out slowly, your eyes relax, and then just go down. 1, 2, and 3. Let it all the way out and just drop down into a comfortable feeling. That's right. Just like a balloon collapsing and draining out all the tension of every nerve and fiber in your body. Your eyes relaxed, going deeper and deeper relaxed. Paying attention only to the sound of my voice. And any other sounds you hear will be pleasant in the background. The rest of the world is going on about its business, and you can just remain comfortable and focused and relaxed. More deeply relaxed all the time. Keeping your eyes closed, you can just continue to relax till I tell you to open them. It's easier to relax now that your eyes are closed. Just continue to listen to my voice. Relax and focus on what I'm saying to you. Relax your hands. Let your hands feel really relaxed. Your right hand on the right side. That's right. And your left hand on the left. Notice how your hands can become warmer as you just focus on your hands becoming warm. I want you to concentrate on each part of your body as I direct you to that part of your body. And you might want to picture it in your own mind, that part of your body just becoming more and more relaxed. Notice how your feet rest there on the floor. Almost like the floor is pushing up to meet them. Notice how your jaw can become looser and more comfortable. The muscles in your jaw becoming soft and loose and more relaxed. As the tension just begins to move out of your body, maybe moving out through your fingertips, just draining out, so that all the muscles in your body become more and more comfortable. Imagine a wave of relaxation just rolling down your body with each exhale, helping you to become more and more relaxed. Wave after wave, just moving down your body, down your shoulders and your chest, down through your abdomen, and your buttocks and groin, down into your thighs, your legs, always more relaxed, always more and more relaxed. Your whole body relaxing more and more. And your mind, your conscious mind, more comfortable all the time. And your inner mind, your unconscious mind, helping you to just let go. Just let go. Holding on to things you don't have to hold on to anymore. You're breathing more freely now, breathing more deeply as your body and mind relax. Continue to relax your whole body. Continue to relax. Renee and Pat and Sam, in this relaxed state, your mind and your thoughts also become more relaxed. While you're in this state, there's no need to care what's going on around you. It's just easy to withdraw and turn your attention inside. Nothing's important now, except enjoying, relaxing, and listen to what my voice is saying to you. Nothing else matters now. That's right. Just think about yourself as far away from all the pulls and tugs of the world. Just more and more comfortable. More and more relaxed. No matter how relaxed or hypnotized you feel yourself becoming, You'll always be able to hear my voice, and my voice will energize you in a relaxed way. That's right. More and more relaxed. I'd like you to picture something in your mind. I'd like you to picture either a staircase or a cloud. And I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And you're going to either go down that staircase or sink down deeper and deeper into a nice, fluffy, supportive cloud that's just floating over the city. Very safe. Cloud will support you as you look down at the cars and houses and people bustling, but that doesn't need to disturb you in any way. So here we go, just going down into the experience as I count. 1, further down into the comfort and relaxation. 2, dropping down more and more, feeling yourself letting go. 3, your conscious mind just thinking what it thinks, and your unconscious mind just allowing you to learn more and more about your own capacity to really let go and enjoy your own mind-body connection. 4, more relaxed, and in some ways more alert, because you can think about things comfortably and easily, things that can be so healthy for you, helping you to become stronger and stronger with each breath. 6, further down. 7, further down again. Your unconscious mind really knows how to know when you can really relax and let go and begin to do things in a very positive way for yourself. 8, almost all the way down now. All the way down. That's great. You're doing really well. 9, really interested in how hypnosis can really help you to achieve those healthy goals and to feel more at ease in everything you do. And 10, all the way down, right down there in the center of your very own mind, right down in a safe and comfortable place. And with each gentle breath you breathe, as I continue talking, you can even drift deeper down into a more relaxed state, allowing a lovely sense of calmness and tranquility to come over you. A sense of calm flowing through you at every level, and at the same time, strengthening your mind. Strengthening your mind. Strengthening your mind, that's right. And with this sense of calm and tranquility, as you continue to drift deeper, you are helping your mind and your body come together, to work together to create a state of harmony and balance, a state where you will find every system working more normally, everything as it should be. And as you drift deeper within yourself, this enables you to connect with and tap into the vast power and potential of your very own mind. Your unconscious mind, that part of you that communicates with and regulates your body. And you're becoming more and more able to direct and channel that energy of your mind to gain the ability to control your body, to gain more control over any problem you have been having. That's right. Now maybe you can pick something you're focusing on, a problem that's really important to you, or maybe all you really need to do is just relax and allow your inner mind to do the work for you. All this is happening now because of your ability to relax so very well. All this is happening not because of the times you've practiced or anything else. It's the ability to use this power that is really yours and not anyone else's. It's your power. So feel that power. Feel the vast potential in your own mind that you hadn't known how to use until now. Feel it getting stronger and stronger. Feel that sense of control over your mind-body determination to be in control, becoming stronger and stronger. Your mind stronger and stronger, yet at the same time more calm and more tranquil. That's it. That's good. You're no longer bothered by tension or worry or anxiety. You can really relax and let go. And as you do, your body becomes more relaxed and you tend to function even so much better, so much healthier as you take time to let go. Let yourself imagine that energy from your mind is penetrating down into problem areas, into your own mind to help you stay calm and not anxious in any way, to stay more relaxed, and down into your body, energizing the healing and the strengthening of your own mind-body connection. That's right. Just allow that to grow and to develop for you with each breath. You may imagine that in your mind in some kind of way. Maybe you can feel it as some wave of warmth that's going all through your body, just healing things as it penetrates deeper into your body. Maybe you can see it as a healing light that goes through your body, a white light or a blue or whatever way you see it. Or maybe you see it in a variety of ways. Maybe just your very own sense of your own well-being and remembering how healthy you can really be. That's right. That's good. As you do so, this is your way of communicating what you want, telling your inner mind and your body how you want things to be, so that your unconscious mind is making whatever adjustments are necessary to make this happen, adjusting all the influences of the brain right into your body. All the influences of the mind penetrating more and more. And because you can go into hypnotic experiences anytime you want to relax, that's a cue for your mind to begin to energize those same resources. Powerful resources for your own healing, your own well-being, and your own capacity to feel calm and feel strong. That's it. That's good. And just a few more moments. A few more moments of really enjoying this experience and know that you're doing important work right now through the power of your own mind-body connection. As you do this more and more, your mind and body will get used to working together in harmony in this way, and you will feel more relaxed and stronger with every practice you go through, more and more energized by your own power. You're all doing very well, just allowing that integration to take place, allowing those shifts and changes to happen right now, and more over the next coming days and weeks. That's good. That's good. Now in a moment I'm going to count back up to 10. And as I do, I think I'll count from 10 down to 1. And then you can use those numbers to begin to come back. Here we go. Here we go now. 10, 9, 8, you're doing great. 7. Now your unconscious mind can remember things that we've said here today that are helpful. And your unconscious mind can remember to forget things that you don't need to remember that are harmful to you anymore. It's a cleansing of sorts. Attending to the things that are important and letting go of things that you don't need any longer. I don't remember what number I was at, but let's start at 7, 6, 5, and 4. And at 4, I want your mind to send some energy down into your feet and hands, down into your eyelids so that all the muscles are ready for you to come back feeling refreshed. Okay, 3 and 2. Here we go now. Here we go, just getting ready to come back. And 1. That's it. Great. Opening your eyes and just kind of coming back to the room. Not being in too big a hurry, just enjoying a few nice breaths. You all did very, very well. So just enjoy these last few moments of relaxation, and then I'm going to ask you each a couple questions about your experience. That's great. Good. Sam, let me start at your end of the line this time. What stood out for you in that experience? What was the main thing that you would like to tell us about?
Well, it's very relaxing, sometimes maybe too relaxing. So I have to kind of make sure I don't fall asleep in those kinds of situations. So it was a few times I had to bring myself back to, I never fully fell asleep, but I was on the verge at times.
Yeah,
so
I could
kind
see you over there struggling.
bringing myself back to that. So, but it was very pleasant and no problem at all.
Good. Good. Were any of the suggestions or ideas particularly appealing to you as you went through this? If nothing stood out, that's fine.
Nothing specifically. It was, nothing I can pinpoint.
Okay, some people focus on some specific things that stand out for them, and some people it's more of a total gestalt kind of thing where they just kind of go through and it was what it was.
The sound of your voice was very relaxing and very well guided, and so and your voice and the instructions was what kind of was my anchor. It kind of from a not being asleep state.
Okay.
So it was good that I had your voice to kind of bring me back.
Thank you. Well, good, Sam. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Okay, Pat, how about you? What was your experience like?
I think it was probably the whole gestalt too. I don't remember specific words. I probably don't remember certain sections of it. It was very visual, but it felt very kind of like a jacuzzi. Just very, but a lot of like light and color and just movement, and it felt very good.
Yeah, that's great. A lot of times when you're having a pretty unconscious mind experience, you don't get a lot of specifics from it. Some people have a very unconscious experience, so there's no recall. There's almost complete amnesia sometimes for what was going on. And somebody else might say, oh, I liked it when you said that. The person will go, either I didn't hear that, or they'll go, oh yeah, I do remember that now. So it's you're in a very different zone, and so sometimes there's no conscious recollection, even though you had the experience, but you can't really describe it very well. Renee, how about you? What do you recall?
I specifically liked your talking about sinking into the cloud. And I could feel my body sort of almost melting into my chair. And even feeling that, I still felt very light and airy. So that was a very comforting, relaxing feeling. And your voice also kept bringing me back to, there were a few little noises peripherally, but I focused on your voice, and that really helped a lot.
Okay, great. Was there any part that you recall from the experience that, besides the going into the cloud, that stood out for you? There were some messages at one point about your inner mind and your own resources. Do you recall any of that?
I remember about you saying to take something through your body as though it was a light or energy, and to cleanse it. And that, I could sort of feel that going through my body.
Great.
And feeling sort of cleansed.
Okay, thank you for that. It's interesting when people are watching to, they like to hear more of the details, but oftentimes there isn't that, that people have a more complete experience because it's a more unconscious experience we're really focusing on. So your conscious mind kind of checks out during these things, and it's an unconscious experience. Sometimes people, a day or two later, will call me or something and say, like, hey, did we talk about this? And start bubbling up at some point, but that's not necessarily always the case. So I really want to thank each of you for volunteering, and it was a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you. It was a really nice experience.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. So I think that's about it. I think we've wrapped up for today, and I hope those of you who are watching enjoyed it, and I hope you benefited from it, and I hope you'll continue to learn more and more about your mind-body connection and ways that you can use hypnosis in your life to achieve better well-being. And thank you for tuning in on us. Bye-bye.